Hi YouTube. I'm gonna do my pregnancy vlog. I'm gonna go ahead and do it from the 29 week until 31 week. I think the last one I did was 27 week. The reason why I'm throwing the 29th week into it is because during my 29th week, I was 29 weeks and 2 days, November 8th. I went into my specialist's office for fetal growth. Actually, I was going because of my gestational diabetes, and since my doctor was gonna be out for the holidays, they went on and did a ultrasound on the baby. So when they did the ultrasound, everything was looking good. Amniotic fluid was great. Measurement was great. He was weighing 3 pounds and 3 ounces. So he's growing. I'm excited for that. So, you know, that was that. And okay, for the rest of the other weeks, my 30th and 31 week, what's been going on? I have to start going more often to my specialist. They're gonna start doing NST test, the non-stress test of the babies, and also ultrasounds. I have more ultrasounds coming up, so I have a couple of appointments coming up. I have one on the 29th of November, which I think they're gonna check my sugar level chart and my fetal movement chart, and also think they're gonna do a NST non-stress test that day. Then I have another appointment on the 6th of December, which they're gonna do a non-stress test, and then on the 12th of December, which they're gonna do a non-stress test and I think another fetal growth ultrasound. But I guess I'll find out more about that once I have my appointments and what they're gonna do on those coming up days. So I did find out that I have gestational diabetes. I did a video on that, and I am taking my sugar 4 times a day. 2 hours after breakfast. Oh, my fasting when I wake up, 2 hours after breakfast, 2 hours after lunch, and 2 hours after dinner. I am on glyburide pills, which I take 2.5 milligrams before breakfast and a 2.5 milligram before dinner. And I do have to cut the pill because they are 5 mg. So that's been, sorry for saying but that's been going on with my sugar levels. My sugar levels, sometimes they're stable, which they want them to be from 70 to 90 for my fasting, and 120 or below for my other 3 testings. So they be doing okay, but I have been haven't been doing too good on my diet since it is the holidays. I know that's no excuse, and it's all about the baby, but don't judge me. So I have been doing that. What else been going on? On the 16th of November, I fell. I was going to work early in the morning, taking one of my twins to school for practice, and I fell on a concrete. I didn't trip over nothing. I don't know what happened. I don't know if it's since I had that wreck, my legs have been very weak and like get tired really fast and stuff. So I did fall down. I didn't check myself or anything like that. I just went on straight to work. I ended up calling my husband when I left the house and telling him what went on. My son did help me up. So I went to work. I was having my back was hurting a little bit, and my stomach was hurting a little bit. So I texted my doctor to let him know what was going on. And the first thing he texts me back, because excuse me, let me start over. I'm going a little bit too fast. I do have his personal cell phone number, and he do answer he answer me if I text or I call, so that's pretty good. So I text him, and he texts me back and say, go to the hospital. Basically, he wanted me to get checked. So I went to the hospital. They monitored me for a couple of hours. Went to labor and delivery. So this is my hospital scare. It was fine. You know, he was going to let me go home. The nurse came in and said everything would look good, and he was going to let me go home. Well, she left and said he wanted me to get my urine checked. Sorry about that. That's my phone. He wanted me to get my urine checked just to make sure, you know, everything was fine. So we were waiting on that. Then she came back, and I was having some contractions on the monitor. So she said, oh, well, I'm going to have to call the doctor. So she called, and he wanted me to stay a little bit longer, which they put me on IVs and gave me 3 shots, 1 in this arm and 2 in this arm and 1 in my hip. I think the 3 shots was Tebutylin, I think that's how you pronounce it, to stop the contractions, and 1 of them was a steroid for the baby lungs, just in case. So I stayed in there a couple of hours just to monitor the contractions and stuff like that. I got to go home finally, and that medicine, it had me all like, my heart was like beating so fast, and my hands was like shaking so bad, and plus I didn't really eat because I went in that morning about 11 something that morning, so I really didn't eat anything, and I was out of there. The next day I woke up, the 17th. Well, first at night, my sugars was out of whack. My sugar was like 277. So I was like scared to go to sleep. So I called the hospital back, and I asked them, like, could the medicine, you know, raise my sugar levels? And she told me yes. So I took it again. It was 247. So finally I fell asleep. The next morning, my sugars, it was like 140. So my sugar was out of whack for 2 days before they became back stable. The next day, I woke up with extremely painful headaches. So I took 2 Tylenols. That's what she had told me to take anyway, to take 2 Tylenols every 6 hours, you know, once I got out the hospital. But I wasn't taking like all those pills. So I did take Tylenols a day. I felt sick. I felt just plain ugly the next day. Sunday, I got up, you know, I felt a little bit okay. So I started like washing, you know, sheets and stuff, and went to the store, and then kind of felt sick again, and I would lay down for a while. Then I finally got up and started doing dinner, and I felt a little better. So I mean, that was quite a scare, and I'm here. So I go back to him on the November 28th, so I will see what he said. I know before, at the beginning of my pregnancy, he wanted to put me on maternity leave December 20th, which the baby is not due until January 22nd. So I would love to hear or see what he has to say about that. Sorry about this TV, I forgot to turn it down. So I would love to hear what he have to say, since I had those contractions, or what was going on that day. So we'll find out on the 28th of November, if he don't forget, you know, to mention it. So we'll see what happens from there. What else been going on? Since Thanksgiving, I've been having a lot. I don't know if it's because I know I can't eat it now. I've been having a lot of cravings for sugar, which is bad. And it's getting worse, and this diet is killing me. It feels like I can't eat what I need to. I can just eat a little bit of foods and not a lot of stuff, and I can't eat what I want to eat. So I'm hating the diet right now. But I know I don't have that long to go. So baby be here soon. But I'm not very happy for the diet. Other than that, let's see what else been going on. A little crampy sometimes, my stomach. So I'm just figuring it's probably like Braxton Hicks and stuff like that. So no bleeding, no leaking, nothing like that's been going on. So my breasts have been a little bit tender, not as much as at like the beginning of the pregnancy. So nothing else had been going on. I know it's getting closer. I really haven't even gotten anything for the baby. Too much extra stuff. We've been doing the room, trying to get the room together, painting the room, and my husband, the bed is up. My husband's gonna do the changing table. Haven't had no baby shower. My mom and sister them keeps talking about it, but time is ticking. So I don't know what they're gonna do, if they're gonna be a surprise baby shower or what. We do have a couple of things in layaway for him at Burlington, at like the crib sheets and stuff like that, and a couple of outfits, just stuff for the bedding and stuff like that. So we have a couple of things that we have in layaway for him. I know I have a lot to buy. I'm trying to wait and see if they're gonna do a baby shower or not. That way I know what I need to get and what I don't need to get for him. That's what I'm holding off for. But waiting for people, it would never happen. What else been going on? I don't think I've been having any swelling or anything in my feet. People say my feet look swollen, but I haven't had any like problems with my feet hurting. I've been walking a little bit only because of my not only because I need to do it, but trying to burn a little carbs for my sugar levels. So I've been doing a little walking with my husband and my kids, but I hadn't been doing that every day. I've been feeling getting a little tired and feeling a little tired and stuff like that. So that's been going on. I think that's it. Let me see if I can find my tape measure. Hold on one second. Today I am 31 weeks and let me see, 5 days. On Tuesday I'll be 32 weeks. I'll be 8 months. So let's see. I'll show y'all a belly shot for my 31 weeks and 5 days. Oh, I do hurt a little bit. It's the side, front, and the other side. Let's see. So about 45 inches around. Oh, I hurt a little bit, not too much. My sleeping, I fall asleep, so I really don't have too many problems with sleeping. Maybe every once in a while, but I think I sleep a lot on my back. Now my hips do start to hurt after a while when I'm asleep, so sometimes I have to sleep on my back. So, but that's been okay. Only thing about that is my sinuses. My nose gets stuffy, so that's the only thing, like, problems I've been having with that. Oh, one other thing that's been going on. I've been having a lot of shortness of breath. Like, I get out of breath. Like, I just did that and I'm out of breath. I'm trying to catch my breath now. But other than that, nothing else has been going on. So if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I hope you enjoy. And fingers crossed for everyone who is in their 2 weeks wait, who is TTCN, and congrats to the ones who have got their BFP. And thanks to all my new and my old subscribers. I'll talk to y'all later. Have a good day. Bye.